This is Lip Talk. Lip Talk. This is Lip Talk with your hosts, Akira, Tiffany, Shatia. This is Lip Talk. Welcome. It's Monday. And you're here with Lip Talk Podcast. This is your host, Shatia Nerese.
Tiffy T-Bay.
And Akira Monet.
And if you are tuning in, you already know this is season 4. So you got through 1, 2, 3. This is season 4, and we're still giving you some more. So you know what I'm going to say. Where we going with it, Tiff?
All right. Today on this lovely Monday, we're going to be talking about dating tips and tricks with the infamous celebrity makeup artist,
Okay.
Marky J.
Okay.
All right. Marky J, can you introduce yourself? You are in the building.
First off, thank you for having me on Lip Talk today. Thank you, ladies.
Yes,
You guys are beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You know.
You are. You are beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you. So I'm a makeup artist. I've been a makeup artist for over 5 years now. And I literally just kicked in the door and hit the ground running. And, you know, it made it happen. I work with a lot of people's faves. One of my OG clients is Vivica Fox.
Okay.
Yes. Shout out,
Soul Food,
Vivica. Okay.
Independence Day, Kill Bill.
Okay.
You know, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Cynthia Bailey.
Okay.
DJ Diamond Cuts, a local Philly legend.
Yes.
We've
Yes.
done Yo Raps MTV. We've done the Soul Train Awards. We've done the inauguration at the White House. Like we've done some things. Dream Doll. I've done productions for Showtime, Sleepy's Mattress commercials. Like, honestly, the list could go on.
Okay, I just got one question.
Let's
Do you need
go.
an assistant? I can't put no makeup on, but I just want to be there to meet the folks.
Listen, you can come with me. I need some help with these brushes.
Yes, I can
got
carry
you.
some stuff. You know, I can't do the blending and all that shit, but I can help.
That part.
The one that doesn't like wearing makeup
Yeah, I don't
is
wear
the
makeup
one
at
that
all.
wants to
She
work.
want to work and be
I
the
just wanna
runner.
be with
the celebrity.
She just want to be the runner.
Makeup
I'll be around. I'll
artist.
get some coffee. What you want?
Because they need love too.
Bags.
They need love too, dealing with different personalities.
Okay.
So
Some
we gon-
personalities though.
Listen, that's what we're here for, and that's what we want to talk about and what we want to give our audience. So you ready to get down and dirty?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's get it.
He's sipping over there. He ready.
He's like, I'm ready. So tips and tricks. Now, a couple of us on here, if you've been watching Lip Talk, we know it's not Tiffy T-Bay, have been out here dating.
Mhm.
She's home watching Law and Order. How's
Facts.
that going for you?
Man, they got new episodes out now, so you know I'm with it.
But we're out here and we're trying to navigate the transition from dating and situationships to being in relationships.
Ooh.
But I know you're from a different community. So do you want to let them know what community you're a part of?
I am a part of the LGBTQIA community. You know, QIA is new, but I am here.
So obviously, dating across the board, universal. It all comes with different challenges. How has dating been for you?
Fucking horrible.
Damn.
So it's just not in the straight community.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
No.
Doesn't matter what community.
Universal, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, niggas ain't shit.
Oh,
Okay?
but hoes and tricks. Hey!
That part.
Oh my gosh.
So let's give scenarios here, right?
Right.
Single woman dating.
Mm-hmm.
Guy wants to smash for the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
You let him hit it. What is the difference that happens with us? Because women, we have a tendency to get a little needy or clingy. We want a little more time. How does it navigate in your world?
So, you know, I might smash the first night.
Oh shit!
You know, and you got to leave. I'm gonna hit you with what you about to do.
Ooh.
You know, then you got to go, and then you know I'm gonna go out. I may see you out. You know, give you a little head nod, and then you know I might hit you up like a week later. You can't give it to them all at once. You know, because when you give it to them all at once, that's when they start getting a little ghosts. You feel me?
Ooh.
Okay.
You gotta play a little hard to get. You
But
know?
how are you playing
But I
hard to
was
get
about
if
to
you
say-
about to hit it on the first night?
Right.
That's fine though. You can give them a little sample. Everybody, you know, get a little
okay.
appetizer.
Give the sample and back up.
Yeah, give it a little sample. You know, lay the heat on them. Lay a little heat on them, and then you pull back, make it real icy. and then hit them up a week later. But 9 times out of 10, they'll probably hit you up.
But that don't work for the female
so
side.
you don't catch feelings or anything.
I mean, listen, I may like you. You may be lit, but I'm lit too. And listen, I promise you, hit them up a week later, lay it down on them, give them the best sex of your life. They'll be back.
Damn. But it don't work like that for females.
Nah. Yeah, you gotta lay down. You gotta be sore, the next day, like, damn, my joints is hurting.
But no, like for the straight community, it don't work that way because females in the straight community get this, what is that reputation about them if they hit it on the first night.
Let them hit the first night.
Right.
Not necessarily. I feel like, there's that little happy medium. You can
What's
lay
the
it
happy
down,
medium?
You can lay it down on them, you know what I mean? You might let them eat the coochie, you know what I mean? Little something. Just let them eat the box real quick and then send them on his way. What you about to do? That was fun and all. But
get your ass strangled like, nah, my turn.
Listen,
Like, oh, you gonna get done and you ain't gonna do me?
Nah, listen, bust
But
that down.
you're doing this with somebody that you're just having fun with. You're not gonna do this if it's somebody that you trying
Yeah, that part.
to wife.
Right.
What is you out, you at the celebrity events
Mhm.
and you see somebody coming in, it's just like you don't see nothing. It's like, you want to be with this person. You want to get to know them. You want to hug them at night.
I can't name no names, but I've definitely had some encounters with, some high profile people.
Oh,
But
shit.
like I said, you gotta give them just a little. You gotta give them a little sample, just a little bit of heat, because obviously if they coming at you, they interested. They like what they see.
Fair.
You know what I mean? Give them a little. Just give them a little sample. You know what I mean? But you gotta play it just a little hard to get. Just a
But what's
smidge.
the difference between your sample and somebody else's sample? If you really like them and you trying to,
You want to wife it.
right?
But I've known people to smash on the first date and they happily married today.
True.
I feel like
We've heard
that
that,
before.
before.
You've heard that before.
for real. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I always just say, I like to know what I'm getting into.
Right.
You know what I mean? It may not be that day, but we're gonna figure something out that week. You feel me?
But again,
I don't wanna waste my time.
So where I was going with this is, what if you're not just looking for that, or are you always just looking for that?
What, just sex?
Yeah.
No. I wanna I wanna settle down one day, I wanna have a little dog, maybe, little white
One
cat.
day,
One of these days.
not anytime soon.
I mean, if the opportunity happens to
Present
present
it-
itself in the proper way.
So one of the questions we
The
ask
coins
is,
is
what is your
lining
sign? Ask this man his sign.
Yeah. What is your
I'm a
sign?
Capricorn, the money sign.
Okay.
The coins gotta align right.
Right,
You feel
for
me?
him to-
Like I need you to be financially secure.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I do well for myself too.
Mm.
But I need you to, you gotta have a little bank. That bank gotta sound a little heavy.
So do you require someone to take you out on dates first? Like
So if I'm like really interested in you, oh for sure. Like you're not just coming back to the crib. Like that's
so
not
they
it.
starting at the crib.
No, they
Is it
ain't-
like, I want to understand the process.
So-
So you meet, you out at a club, right? You meet. Now what? You texting?
Oh yeah, so do a little texting back and forth, but I'm like, so what's up? I'm hungry. Like, what we doing? We going out or not? I'm straight up.
Mhm.
You got to be like that nowadays. You know what I mean? And then I don't do this. We about to split the bill. If we about to split the bill, I'm paying the bill, and that's the last time you hearing from me.
Okay, so now I have a question.
Oh, that's
So-
that's universal.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
in the don't cancel me
Here
because
we
I'm
go.
trying to learn.
Right.
Okay.
I know where you're going.
Now,
Here we go.
All right.
in the I guess the lesbian side,
Mhm.
you have femmes and studs, right? And the stud is more of the male,
Male.
right?
A little manly.
The
So
dominant.
they usually pick up the bill.
Mhm.
Now in the guys community, or I guess gay community, just men and men,
right.
is it the same thing? Like you
So-
have one more dominant
But
than
what
the
is
other?
there something called the same, like
Right.
stud and femme?
So
for men?
yeah. So I mean,
That's a
they
good
always
question.
try to say, it's like top, bottom, verse. Like
Mhm.
the bottom's more feminine one, but like honestly, things have drastically changed in the years, and this is like. Who's paying this time? You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't go for the I'm the bottom and you need to cut a check. It just needs to be reciprocated.
But when you go out with somebody for the
But
first
you
time,
said
you're
you want
expecting
them to
them
pay.
Right.
So my thing is if you invite me out, for sure, I
Okay.
expect you to pay. Even with, like, you
Understandable.
know what I mean?
Right.
Like you
Oh, but if you invited them out,
yeah,
then
I'm
you
gonna,
would
I'm
pay.
gonna pay. I'm
Okay.
gonna pay.
Oh.
I'm
now
gonna
That's
pay.
the
do you
person
invite
who
people?
invites.
Do you invite people out, or you wait for them to invite you out?
Right. there you go. He ain't spending my money.
So Nine
The
times
face
out
is,
of
the face is saying it all.
9 times out of 10, you usually asking me out, but you know what I mean. You know, those few choice. You know, they know who they were. You know, I'll come and take you out and show you a good time, and
That's
cut a little check.
crazy.
We got all that facial on camera. He's like, well, you know.
Just
Okay, so
saying.
we're gonna have to pause for 1 minute. You have such a pretty smile.
I told
Thank
you.
you.
He pretty.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
Try to take care of my teeth. Listen, you can't play about this. You know.
I know that's right. Hello.
Nah, I went on a date, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Listen,
Spill the
the
beans.
man opened his mouth.
Uh-uh.
I think it was like 4 teeth in there, 3 on the top, 1 on the bottom, and he ordered wings. And
How
I'm
you
like,
chewing them?
That's what I was
Wait,
thinking
how
about.
did you meet him? Online or something?
Child online, I got catfish.
Oh,
catfish.
goodness. That's why I don't do that online shit.
Nah, you gotta be careful.
That
I
is
said, what the
crazy.
hell?
But don't you think? All right. So don't you think before you meet somebody out online, you
Tell
should
them
like
smile.
FaceTime first?
Oh, shit.
Nah, because like
Smile.
I was like, send me some pictures. You know what I mean? I thought the pictures was enough. Like, you know what I mean? A little phone conversation.
Right.
Smile.
Child, when he went like, I was like, texting my girlfriend like, yo, you got to call me. I was like, I got to walk my cat.
Now wait, pause. As cute as you are
Mm-hmm.
and your status, why are you online?
Because I mean, like even in
easier,
person,
probably.
I feel like in online, like you can kind of shift your options. And even in like in the present and the in the flesh, it's a little different. It's a little
Okay.
different. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Because usually,
I
and don't cancel
necessarily
me.
think that dating online is a bad thing. I feel like
But I think-
you
when-
can meet people quicker.
But when I think of online dating, I think of the person that's not that attractive. You know what I mean? Like,
damn.
and I'm sorry, don't cancel
Nah,
me.
that's
But
the
that's what I'm
baddies.
thinking.
No.
Like,
She about to get canceled.
Not in
because good looking people, I'm like, why y'all online? Like,
not
people
in
usually throw themselves at you.
2023. Not in 2023.
I met the singer online.
Mm.
A lot of people are meeting people online that's getting married today.
Yeah, that's crazy.
People we know.
Absolutely not.
And it's nothing wrong with you. It's just
No.
sometimes you can go out and you can be in a crowd. It's not like you're always going to meet somebody. And
That's
sometimes
true.
you're not a person that wants to go out all the time and be in that scene.
That is true.
How else will you meet someone?
It's just for me, it's just weird when I see like good looking people online. I'm like,
Like, what's wrong with you?
right,
wrong
what's
with
wrong
you?
with you? Because people usually throw themselves at
But
good looking
didn't
people.
what's the name that you just watched the Netflix show? Shit. The Prince.
What
Who's
did
the
I watch?
prince? The
I
what?
have no idea what she's talking about.
But I also feel
I
like
watch a lot of that. The last thing I watched was Last of Us, The Walking Dead.
I can't.
And I
What
know
were
you're
you
not
saying?
referring to The Walking Dead.
I also feel like also in our community too, it's a little easier maybe with a little online dating. You know what I mean? Because like they have sites for us. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't really just go to the mall and just go up to the nigga like, yo, what's up? You know what I mean? I might
Right.
get my head blown the fuck off.
Right.
You feel me? Like
How do you know? How do you know?
I mean, honestly, usually
Mm.
men approach me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
That's
they
So don't
may-
they have like a secret squirrel
Squirrel
look or
look?
I mean-
handshake or
I
some
mean,
shit?
I
No,
mean,
I'm asking for
it'd be a
real
little-
because you see on TV, they give them the little wink.
It'd be
and
the
then
little
they
eye
walk-
connection.
Yeah, like
the little pause, the eye connection. They might walk back, circle the block again. You know
Right.
what I mean? Some
and
of them
it'd be
bold.
dudes you don't even know because I know back in the day when you think gay men, you think of the pretty
Yeah.
ones. Now it be them roughnecks like you think he be on the street on the corner
But what
and you
type
like,
of
wait,
guy
he
you
gay?
like? You like the roughneck?
So, when I was young in my 20s, I used to go for the, the drug dealers, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Go under, go in the backyard under the brick, you know what I mean? To go to bail money, I've been there,
Mm-mm.
That's not for me.
Right.
And I tried the corporate, that's dry, it's
Mhm,
boring,
mhm.
They don't understand my lifestyle. I like somebody in my industry now.
Okay.
They're a little bit more fun and they understand and
Mhm.
respect my schedule
Mhm.
a little bit more, and I respect theirs because, like, I don't like nobody sweating me. What you doing?
Right.
I'm working, nigga. Damn.
Facts,
You
facts.
know? So yeah. I like I like a creative, like somebody in my industry.
Now,
And
do
plus
y'all
they
get
make it a
as
little-
attached as females? Because honestly, and don't cancel me.
Mm.
I have a lot of gay friends, and like the females, like we meet today and we in love, and then like they're like, what, a week later, you finding somebody else, or it's just they get so attached. You know what I mean? Like,
for sure, lesbians, I ain't gonna lie, love my sister. But lesbians,
like how you attach that fast?
Yeah, they meet in the week and they moving in and they married in a year.
Right, like what the fuck?
That part.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. A lot of gay men are like that too, where they they meet someone in a week or two and then they got a boyfriend. I'm like, you got to keep it running with me for at least 6 months,
right?
Till you some type of title, I just like to take my time a little bit,
Okay,
I like that.
Yeah.
I do. I like
So
that.
what was your longest relationship?
3 years. 3
Okay.
years.
Okay.
And then gay years, that's like 60 years.
facts. Because y'all move fast. I
Yeah,
don't know why y'all
that's
move
like
so
60
fast.
years.
And why did
Gay
y'all
years.
break up? You left?
Uh-oh.
I just want to know, why do you guys break up? Like,
I mean, same stuff y'all break up over infidelity, I was young too,
You cheated? He
No,
cheated.
he was cheating.
Okay.
But I was also coming into, who the person that I was now, and then I was like, ooh, I like who I am, and people was loving me, and I think I kind of want to see what's out there. You fumbling the ball already.
I know that's
So-
right.
So good point. That
Yeah.
leads to another question. Why not be together and have it? Can't you play together? Isn't that more optimal in your community to
I've heard,
the spice of life?
I've experienced that. People have, brought that to the table for me, but I am a one man type of guy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little jealous.
Okay.
I have to burn you up.
Fair. And he did say he was a Capricorn. Mm-hmm.
So you only like men, you don't like women at
no
all?
women. No, they're pretty,
Okay.
gorgeous.
So you've never experienced a woman?
No, you know what?
Really?
I've
Ever?
dated women. I've dated women. We've kissed, and you know what? I think I got head twice when I was in high school.
Who do it better?
There it is. Who does it better?
Honestly, for sure, a guy, because they know your body parts. We have the same body
No,
parts.
because I've heard women say that just because you have a vagina does not
Okay.
mean you know what you're doing down there. So I don't think that's true.
You got to be the test dummy. You got to give it a little sample to let us know, the feedback.
Mhm.
Is it the jaw? Is it the strength of the suck? I want to know, what do they do better?
Well, I mean, we definitely got a little stronger jaw, some hands, a little hand motion going on. But like I'm saying, I just feel like a man it's the same parts. We know the body better. So, I'm confident in getting you off.
So have girls ever
Mr.
tried?
Superhead.
Woo! You teach classes? No, just playing. I'm just playing.
hey, people need to know. Clearly,
They gonna watch and be like, okay, so what would they do better? What is it?
I don't know how you can make your jaw.
Jaw, should we? How do you do Kegels for the jaw?
I cannot do it.
What do you? How do you get straight to get your? Yeah, listen, man.
Chew
I
some
don't-
gummy
I don't
bears.
do-
Okay.
Hey, she's.
Gummy bear? I'm trying to think.
I cannot do.
We listening.
So I have a question. Have women ever tried to come at you or
Oh
turn you out
my
or be like, oh, you
God.
ain't really gay. Let me show you something.
For
Yeah.
sure. Especially I worked in a strip club, y'all, for 4 years.
Mhm. You stripping or you just work there?
A little bit of both. So, I did makeup for the dancers.
Okay.
But the women all the time, they would be like, "You're not gay. This, and that. And, touch this." And they're already half naked. And I'm
Right.
like, I don't know if y'all just horny. And I'm the only man up here, or whatever. I see you. I know you got a big dude. Yeah, I've had women come at me plenty of times.
Well, if they asked you to touch it, did you at least touch it? Did nothing
oh
for
yeah,
you?
I mean, it did nothing for me. Literally,
Wow.
yeah. They were like,
So
"Go
I
ahead,
have a
touch
question.
Yeah.
So what if you had a homegirl, right?
Yeah.
And she don't want to do the dating scene. She just chilling. And she like, yo,
Mhm. I know where she going.
just hook me up. I don't want nothing from you. You my homeboy. Just hook me up every once in a while. Would
Give me
you
a
do
little
it for her?
tune-up.
That's your friend.
That's your friend. That's
He's
your
not
homie.
interested.
But
It's not
that's
go- it's not gonna get
different.
up.
That's
It's not gonna get up.
Really?
It's not gonna get up.
Oh man.
damn.
Really?
And it's
That's
not gonna get up. You're
crazy.
gonna have to work mighty hard, and I'm gonna need a lot of drinks.
It's like, I'm trying to help you, but he don't want to help.
That's
don't want
crazy.
you.
He don't
That's
want you.
wild.
It's
Wow.
giving. Get the strap.
That is messed
Here, girl.
up.
I got you.
Oh man. Because I know
So
people
get
say
her
they
a rose-
gay, but like
a
if
rose
you're being,
skin.
because I know people are gay. Like I get it, but
Mhm.
I would think that regardless if certain things are being touched or caressed, you're automatically still
aroused.
going to get aroused. But I
That's
guess
valid.
No, yeah. Listen, girls be throwing it back on me in the club, and they be like, grab my titties, and I'm
like, those titties don't do nothing for me.
Yeah,
He's like, okay, boom, hope I'm helping you out. Flick, flick, flick.
yeah, the drug dealers come over and spend their money. They dancing on me. I ain't getting off on it, so they having a good time.
Dang, that's
Ain't
crazy.
Damn. I'm stuck.
So are you dating right now?
No, I'm texting, but I'm no one I'm exclusively dating. No
Okay.
one.
What's up with the texting? Like, y'all
People
don't call no
talk
more?
on no phone.
Yeah, people don't talk on the phone.
Nobody got
like
time
that.
to be sitting there. My thumbs hurt.
I don't
Just
have time
call
to be
me.
on the phone
I
with
don't
you.
like
FaceTime
Yeah.
me, call me something.
See, I'll be
No.
liking the FaceTime because I be on the go.
Mm-mm.
But-
So you don't like FaceTime?
Nah, yeah, I be on the go. I'd rather meet in person. I'm very much let's meet in the flesh.
Then that's how you gonna keep with this catfish stuff.
right,
Texting and photos.
I know.
You have to FaceTime.
I know.
That way you see them first.
Right, make sure they got the full set of teeth.
Right.
Not missing an eye.
Oh,
Hear
damn.
their voice. Make sure they know how to talk right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
So I'm scarred. I had to pull back from the online dating a little bit.
So was that your first time getting catfished?
yeah,
Probably-
like on that
I was about to say
severity.
probably
Right.
not.
Yeah, I mean, on that severity, you might have had, a couple, 10, 15 pounds, a little heavier, like, oh, that photo was from last year. You know what I mean? But, for the most
I
part.
want to know. Now I want to know, what is your type? Explain your ideal type.
So my ideal guy, I like him a little, on the solid side. I want no frail ass nigga. You know what I mean?
You want chunky?
Yeah, I don't mind him a little weight on him.
Like Rick Ross size?
I wouldn't mind that.
Okay.
I don't mind that. I like them to be a little solid. You ain't gotta have a 6-pack. I like very much a dad bod. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Dad bods is in.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Then there's
You
less
hear that,
maintenance for
ladies?
me.
Dad
That's less
bods
maintenance
is
for me.
in.
I ain't gotta work out.
Listen, I'm on you with that. That's how I'm chunky. I've been needing guys that got some meat.
Okay.
Only an excuse so they don't have to go to the gym.
Oh
That's
my
a fact.
goodness.
And
I'm not mad at it.
you're gonna eat good too.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot do
You
that.
ain't got no problem with me wanting to eat. That's what I like to do.
Me too.
He gonna be like, order a double, baby. Order a double.
Thank you.
That part.
I'll take that.
So earlier you said top and bottoms.
Mm-hmm.
Explain.
So, the top does the sticking,
Okay.
the bottom does the receiving, and the verses, depending on the day, it's like rolling dice, what you want.
Okay, so do they
Ooh.
always, you can go back and
Before
forth?
you can go back and
Oh,
forth.
okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, depending
Uh-huh.
on your mood.
That's crazy.
Do you find have you watched P Valley?
Yeah.
Do you find Murder attractive?
He's a handsome guy. But like I said, I don't do the thugs no more. I mean, listen, they be trying to get at me sometimes, once in a blue.
Now I want to know, what celebrity do you
What's-
find attractive?
What celebrity?
Ah.
What crush?
Ah. Damn. Wait, who was that guy on P Valley? That the guy that was the bouncer.
Oh,
Very
I
handsome
yep.
guy.
I know
Now
what
you
you're
got me
talking
about to have to
about.
Google.
Right,
who's
'cause I didn't
who's
never-
the
I
The
never
bouncer on P Valley?
bouncer, the
But I've
one
been
that
in the-
got the baby. He
I've been
had
in
a
the
baby
chocolate
with
men
his
though.
co-host.
I've been in the chocolate men lately though. That's been my thing. I like, a little, something chocolate drop. That's been my thing lately. I don't really
Sorry,
do the
light skins.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, damn, cause he alright. I'm gonna watch this like, yeah.
Oh man.
And I like locks too. So if you got locks and you chocolate, you definitely get
you
the first
winning.
date. Yeah, you winning.
So
why she- go
nowadays,
ahead.
do the straight men still like shy away, or like can you tell the distinct difference between the
Like-
straight ones and the gay ones?
Oh, I mean,
Yep, him.
sometimes you be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I still be sometimes surprised.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, there's clues. The eye contact.
Mhm.
Oh, it was up. Like let me get your number. We could talk some business. I was at a bar one day with my girlfriends, straight bar in West Philly, and it was like towards the end of the night, and he was like, "Yo, he just kept staring all night. He was like, let's talk some business. Like I know you got a business, whatever. You want to give me his business card, and the nigga trying to take me on a date.
I know that's right.
You know what I mean? I didn't know. I thought he was straight.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah,
So-
you just never know.
Let's take it back real quick. Dating tips and tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Give some of the audience some of the pointers that they should have when they're dating. If you had to give anywhere from 3 to 5, what would you say?
definitely. I would say play a little hard to get. You know, a little cat and mouse don't hurt. A little, a little bit of something. You know, obviously, I feel like if they're really interested in you, they're gonna stick around for a little bit. You know what I mean? Don't be doing that shit for a whole year. That shit's tired. But yeah, you know, little cat and mouse don't hurt nobody.
Okay.
Okay.
Compromise. Definitely be able to compromise. As far as time, you know, oh, I can only meet you on a Tuesday or whatever the case may be. Compromising your schedule, you know. So I'm definitely open to that. I feel like that's a big tip.
Playing hard to get, compromising in regards to your time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then don't go over it in the deep end. Don't snap. Like, you know, if like, you know, something switch up a little bit, you know, it's a little off. You know, the vibe, you know, was chilling, and then they get a little don't
murky
go off.
water.
Yeah. They get a little murky waters, you know. Cause it happens. And you know, just hit them with the are you okay? You know, I thought something happened, you know, if the conversation get a little empty. That's how I always get them, and then you lay into their ass.
Oh my God.
He sets them up.
No, I set them up.
So if there's like a delay, because that happens.
Yeah, it happens.
You start off real strong with somebody and you're texting, everything's on fire. You're getting a lot of attention. But then it starts to taper off.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of saying, listen,
What the fuck is up?
like what's going on? Let's call a spade, right? Instead of doing that, your recommendation is for you to just simply, what's going on with you? You all right?
Yeah. That's how I hit them. Like, you okay? I haven't heard from you all day. I was
Everything
worried.
good. Everything's
Right,
straight.
but then when they say that they're busy, what happens? I've been busy. I've been working.
Like, what's
Then
up?
what?
I'm like, what's up? You know, you should be like, oh, okay, what's up? Like, why'd that change? This, and that. And then you can kind of like lay into them. But, you know, niggas will give you 1,000 excuses and try to flip that shit on you. If you go off on the deep end, you know, from the front, they going to lay into you. And then you ain't really kind of get nowhere. You know what I mean? You get a little bit more opportunity to, you know, figure out what's going on in the situation. If I feel like you kind of go that route first, act like you care, even if you don't care that much.
Well, it's opposite for me because if you go, well, I don't want to say if you ghost me, but if you're not steady, I don't need a response. Like a no response is a response. So if I hit you up and you don't hit me back, I hit you up one more time, you don't hit me back, you out my phone.
Yeah, 2 to 3
Deuces.
times. I ain't gonna lie though. You got 2 to maybe, if I really fuck with you, maybe 3 times.
Yeah,
but
you
2
stretching
times,
to 3, but after
Yeah.
that second time, you out my phone.
Yeah.
Word.
New
Like,
phone, who this?
I have to really be in something deep with you for
Right.
me to play that game.
Exactly. I'm
with
not
the
playing games with
talking
you.
and I have to be deep with you.
Like, say what
But
the
if
fuck
I
it is.
just met you
Exactly.
and you doing that, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
No,
Gotta
it's
go.
giving very
Giving
much.
signs of
Hello,
what it's
who's
gonna-
this?
Right.
Ain't got
New
nobody got time
phone.
for that.
Exactly. At all. We too grown for all that.
I'm
you
good for
should
that
know.
one. Who this?
You would
Your
answer
number.
and say, who this?
I'm good for that. I got like 7 text messages in here. I got a new number. Who this?
Right. Fact.
So
I'm
now
with you.
now it turns on hot again. And I know we were talking about this, which is really good, and I want to bring it on the podcast. But we're hot again, and he's like, "Oh, you know what are you doing? What is? Can you share with the audience
What I was doing with
when you were saying you're going out at half the
Oh.
time?
I mean, like so you're saying in regards to me, like, you know, doing the doing and stepping out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just got. I just say play the game like how niggas be playing the game. You know what I mean? I try not to get invested. I mean, you could be invested mentally, but try not to get invested. Like I said, it always just comes back to that cat and mouse. And I just feel like that's been a little bit more successful for me in dating, even though I'm single right now, so I can't really say too much. But I'm single by choice, though. I'm single by choice. You know?
Okay. I like that. So, any other questions before we wrap up with Mr. Marky J?
No. I mean,
You guys were lovely.
sorry.
Yes. Y'all got me sweating over here.
In short, it's universal, right? Compromise is key, but play
Mhm.
hard to get. That's
That playing hard to
every-
get shit is out the window, though. Don't play hard to
every-
get.
Are you like a straight shooter?
Straight, like, look, what the fuck you want from me? Like, what's good?
That's my best friend. He's
Yeah, like, I
that.
don't want all that extra, like, oh, this, no, what is it that we're doing? We fucking, we not. We getting to know, like, what are we
That is
doing?
him.
Like, that all that extra is out the window. I don't need all that. I'm good off that. Like, I don't play games. Straight
You a
up.
Virgo?
No, I'm a Sagittarius, honey.
Oh,
Don't play with
that's
don't
what I
play,
dated
like,
for 3 years.
Listen.
Oh, mood.
Just straight up, like we ain't gotta sugarcoat this. And then if we are rocking, and then you find out, oh, this ain't really what I want to do, say that shit. Oh, I'm not into it no more. I bet. Well, it's been real. Holla at me if you want to do dinner or something. Like, we ain't gotta do all the extra. But you know, y'all go ahead because I ain't dating.
Well, I'm
either. I'm single by
taking
choice.
Marky J's advice, and Marky J said, "Act like you busy, and
Act
lay
like
right up in that bed watching your Netflix like you going out to the club."
I'm good for that. I'm getting ready. Acting like I'm getting ready. You know what I'm saying? You know, you about to just go to bed and order some Domino's and shit.
I can't.
Oh, I'm good for that. They're like, where you going? You know, you got a new outfit on. You got a fresh cut. I ain't going nowhere.
I cannot do.
I am the king of some mind games.
See, and I can't. Mm-mm.
But you hearing it firsthand?
Yeah,
You
I
can just
mean-
go out with somebody else.
Yeah, like I don't have to.
He didn't say not to. But if in the event you don't have somebody to go out,
The
with,
lineup ain't lining up right, that night. You know what I mean? You just act like the lineup is lining up.
there it is.
Make them jealous.
Make them
Mm.
All right, well, y'all
jealous.
heard it here. Marky J.
Tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks.
Thanks for tuning in to Lip Talk Podcast. We out.
Peace.
This is Lip Talk. Lip Talk. This is Lip Talk with your host,